my God! I love road trips. I love the drive, I love the scenery, I love the adventure that comes along with driving through different areas, seeing the landscape, and just getting a feel of what that environment is like. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Naomi and this is The Real NaomiB, where we focus on lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and travel. In this video, we are going to focus on our previous road trip where we traveled from Nevada through Arizona and then we ended up in Utah. So if you're interested in my experience on this road trip, all the stops that we made, all the things that we did, keep on watching. We left from Nevada and then we drove about 2.5 hours to the Grand Canyon. This part of the Grand Canyon is the western end and we went to see the Skywalk. Now, if you know anything about the Grand Canyon, it's just this vast natural wonder. It spans over 200 miles of canyon, valleys, dips, and mountain ranges. So much so, you cannot help but getting immersed in the environment. The Skywalk is a little bit different. There are a bit restrictions. They didn't allow us to take our phones or our cameras, but we should have popping a couple of pictures of what it looks like. It was so beautiful. The entire floor of the Skywalk is made of glass, so you do feel like you are literally standing on air and you get that immersive experience of being in the canyon without actually being there. They provided photographers, so if you do want to purchase any pictures, you have the ability to do so, or if you just want to enjoy the environment, you also have that option as well. As I said before, we were on the western rim of the canyon and it was more than I could imagine. 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. We were fortunate enough to leave the canyon at sunset. These clips does not do the view and the experience justice. Hills and valleys and desert, that sun slowly peeking over the hill was absolutely breathtaking. We drove about 4 hours from the Grand Canyon to the Sky Ranch Lodge. This is in Sedona and it's about 4 to 6 minutes from the airport. So if you wanted to fly directly from wherever you are into Sedona, the lodge that we stayed at is only 4 to 6 minutes away from the airport. I really do recommend this lodge. The experience, the bed, I've talked so much about this bed on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram as yet, please do so. It is The Real Naomi Charlotte. I'll have that information on the screen and also in the description. lodge was beautifully decorated. The bed was another experience to itself. The environment, we did not get a chance to spend more than one night in that lodge, which is so unfortunate. Hey guys, we are currently in Sedona, and this beautiful hotel room, this bed, first of all, this bed, it's like sleeping on a cloud. We literally lift up the sheets to try to see the tags so we could figure out the brands and stuff so we can actually implement it in our own Airbnb business. But I digress. It's just such a beautiful space. It feels so homey but rustic and clean and slightly elevated at the same time. It's just really beautiful here. We're actually about to check out right now to head back on the road because this is a 5-day long road trip. We left Las Vegas yesterday, drove into Arizona. We made a few stops at the Grand Canyon, get some pictures. All that footage is going to come for you. It's coming to you, so you guys won't feel like you're missing out. But with that, all that being said, I'm gonna hit the road. Well, we're gonna hit the road, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So we checked out of the Sky Ranch Lodge and we decided to hit up a couple of spots in Sedona before we headed out on our journey. The first stop being the Chapel of the Holy Cross.
Chapel of the Holy Cross. Yes, that place.
We're at that place.
We're at that place. See, guys, this is how much she knows. Can you tell who plans the trips? This is just my road buddy.
Now, this church was built in 1954 to 1956 and it is embedded into the red rocks. It is definitely an experience that I recommend. This experience is free and about 10 minutes from the Sky Ranch Lodge.
I'm here.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Busting your teen and move?
I have to.
At the church, Naomi?
Now, this chapel is an active Roman Catholic church. However, they do allow tourists to come in and view the property. You also get to light a candle. I'm not a Roman Catholic, but I wanted to not only bless this experience and road trip that we were on, but also just say a small prayer for our friends and family. And this was, I believe, 2 days after New Year's, so I figured why not say a quick prayer to bless the year 2024. We were also able to sit there within the silence and take in everyone else's experience. The silence is so loud in the chapel, but there is a sense of community and closeness and peace within that space. It's definitely an experience that I enjoyed.
How do you feel? Feel pretty good. I said a little prayer for us for 2024. We did so well in 2023, so I pray that God filled our lives with more abundance and more love and, you know, success.
So hopefully 2024 is a better year?
It is going to be a better year. Every year is better.
Started off better already.
Exactly. Exactly. Let's check out the magic fits. This is the magic fits.
Part of this road trip, in my opinion, was our drive from Sedona to Page, Arizona. If you are looking for an outer body, otherworldly experience, it felt like we were on another planet. It felt like we were on Mars, and if I should think about what Mars looks like, this is what I would describe it to be. The most beautiful horizon, the most beautiful landscape. We ended up stopping halfway up a mountain, hopping out, crossing over a very dangerous highway and going over the edge of this mountain to just see the vast landscape that was there.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
camera does not do it any justice
At all. At all. This is insane. Oh my god!
You fade away. I know you told your friend you're not okay.
Like,
Tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
We wanted to spend the bulk of our budget on actual experiences and tours and excursions. So the hotels that we stayed at were cost effective, definitely economical in our opinion. La Quinta is one of the chains that we do enjoy. One, they're pretty decent with the nightly rates, and two, they provide breakfast. We decided to have dinner at Sunset 89. It is a bit pricey, and that's just coming from a New Yorker standard. But then this is also a tourist area, so you do expect that the prices are going to be a little bit higher. Everything that we tried was exceptional. The food was really, really good. We tried the roasted Brussels sprouts, which had this amazing sauce on it. I had a rice bowl, and Melissa had a noodle bowl. I had a cocktail, and we really enjoyed the meal there. Pretty pricey, but really, really good food.
the food is so good. I got the short ribs, Melissa got the pork belly. Both exceptionally good. I actually enjoyed the pork belly more, and she enjoyed the short ribs, so we switched. The rice is good, the noodles good, the Brussels sprouts are bussing. No complaints. No, we have takeaway. Like, get me wrong, it's kind of, it's a little pricey, but it's definitely
But then we're
worth
in
it.
also the tourist town, so that's expected.
True. Pricey as it is,
Worth it.
worth every penny.
Get into why we enjoy La Quinta. No, honestly, not all La Quintas are the same, but the La Quinta in Page is worth mentioning because they provide you a fully stocked breakfast experience. We had eggs, and I'm not talking about boxed eggs. These were actually cheese omelets, sausages, biscuits and gravy, bacon, toast, bagels, a full breakfast experience. We really were impressed by this level of service. I do commend the Quinta located in Page, Arizona. If you're looking for a cheaper, cost-effective hotel that also provides breakfast, that is one that I feel like you should put at the top of your list. Now let's get into a must-see, must-do experience or excursion once you're in Page, Arizona. This tour was booked through Horseshoe Bend Tours. They provided a 4-hour tour from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. where we got to see Antelope Canyon and Horseshoe Bend. This is a family-led business, so the property, the land, the Antelope Canyon, Horseshoe Bend, this is owned by Native Americans, and that's one of the reasons why we were very happy that this wasn't some big corporation tour group. This was a family business, and our tour guide actually shared her story of the fact that they are completely self-sufficient out there. They do not have electricity, they do not have running water, they have to source their running water, use solar energy to provide electricity. And if you do not have the means, and most people do not have the means, I know that the Native Americans that are there would love the assistance from the federal government. However, the federal government unfortunately wants to barter their services or their help in exchange for land. Sharing this story really did tug on my heart because they are still going through the struggles of trying to hold on to what is rightfully theirs, and it's just so sad. However, with all that being said, let's walk through Antelope Canyon. next on the agenda is stopping at Horseshoe Bend. Now, I've seen so many pictures, so many videos about Horseshoe Bend, but you don't really understand how vast and how beautiful and just breathtaking. Standing on the cliffs of Horseshoe Bend is something that I will remember for the rest of my life.
So you're at Horseshoe Bend now?
Yes.
What is your expectations? It's gonna blow your mind?
I hope so.
On to the longest leg of our journey. This adventure spanned over 5 hours of just landscape left from Page, Arizona. And one thing I must recommend if you're going to go to Arizona in winter, it is cold. It was nothing like I expected. I was completely underdressed. Driving that distance can feel overwhelming. Once you are an adventure junkie and you're someone that enjoys being on the road, you are going to love it. Different landscape. We left from the desert into the mountains, into snow, down valleys, down hills, winding roads. It was a really beautiful experience. But this 5-hour drive took us to Salt Lake City, Utah. Waking up in Utah was super exciting because I've never actually thought of going to Utah before meeting Melissa, but I'm very happy that we put it on our list of places to stop on this road trip. The highlight of this stop was the Natural History Museum of Utah. There is a Natural History Museum here in Manhattan, which I've been at before, but I feel like the one in Utah definitely took the cake. They have 2 levels of exhibits, and my favorite exhibit would be the dinosaur fossils. In fact, Utah has the largest collection of dinosaur fossils. This exhibit was nothing that I could ever imagine. Also, there is a beautiful exhibit dedicated to Jane Goodall and her work with chimpanzees. If you're looking for an activity to do in Utah, I definitely recommend the Museum of Natural History. Every landscape, every stop, every experience felt like something out of a National Geographic documentary, and I'm so happy that I was able to experience it. Budget-friendly travels is our way of traveling. We feel like there are so many places out there to see, and you do not have to break the bank to do it. This complete road trip cost us about $700 per person, and that's including rental cars, hotel stays, food, and excursions. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like this form of content, please go ahead and let me know in the comments. I really want to know what you guys enjoy. If you want more vlog type videos, if you want more sit down type videos, I'll do my best to accommodate each and every one of your requests. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you do not miss whenever I post another video. And as always, until next time, love you, bye.